Improving your respiratory function is a great way to improve health. A simple thing that we all need to do is breathe through the nose. Breathing through the nose filters the air, humidifies the air, stimulates the parasympathetic nerve fibers in the nasal cavity, which allows for a rest-digest response. Now, when you breathe through the nose, you're going to prepare that air for the lungs so you don't get dry, dusty air in the lungs. So very important. So if you do have a nasal restriction, either from a mechanical issue or from an inflammatory condition, so some inflammation in the mucous membranes in the nasal cavity, then they are things that you should work on. So a simple test you can do is just to breathe in and out through each nostril, and if it's clear, then that's good. You'll find that throughout the day it changes depending on which hemisphere of the brain that you're using more in the blood flow. So you will have an ultradian rhythm where you shift from side to side. The other thing is that depending on which side you sleep on, one nasal cavity will get more blood flow and the other one will vasodilate. A simple thing you can do for sleep though is just use mouth tape. So you can get these on eBay. This has just got, how many? 120 of these strips. And it's just got a little cross. There's 60 of these sheets, 2 crosses on each, and you just pop that over your mouth. You can still breathe through your mouth if you breathe through the sides, or if you try to open your mouth it will open, but it just restricts that, and then it gets you to breathe through the nose. Now the more you do it, the more it facilitates that, and then the blood flow allows for nitric oxide production, and that's going to open up and expand the nasal cavity. So that does help a lot with improving overall health. If you wake up and you have a dry mouth in the morning, that's not a good sign. If you've got dry lips, that's a giveaway that you are mouth breathing. And then you can also ask your sleeping partner if you snore. That's usually another indication. So I sleep on my back flat. So that's why I do take my mouth. If I sleep on my side, I don't end up opening my mouth, but because I correct my cervical curve, my neck curve through my sleep, I'm laying on that. So I find that because of that position, the mouth will open if I don't tape it. Whereas if I tape it, it just opens up the nasal cavity more, and it keeps the mouth closed and better facilitates that. So other components to breathing are to make sure that you're not breathing in the neck, which is very common. So breathing deep in with the diaphragm, so feeling the ribs expand and the belly contracts, so the diaphragm contracts and the rib cage expands, is really important to get the most out of every breath. And using a 5-second inhalation, 5-second exhalation, and a 5-second hold out before you take that next breath slows it down to a 15-second breathing cycle, so 4 breaths per minute. Really important to calm the nervous system and allow for your body to shift into that parasympathetic state. And that's a really good drill to do before you eat, throughout the day, if ever you're feeling stress when you're driving, or anything that might have upset you, if you're reading an email or whatever. Just slowing that breath down and then relaxing really helps you calm the body and the nervous system. So get into those drills. So doing that nice slow 5 in, 5 out, 5 hold out, doing 4 of those breaths for a minute throughout the day really helps. I would recommend using the mouth tape. That's another drill that action step that you can take to improve your health. As well as if you do have a nasal restriction, figuring out what that is. If it is an obstruction from a broken nose that you had previously, that is something that's worth looking at, just because it's so important for your health if you can breathe through the nose. But they're all things to chat to me about after you watch this video and you go through all the things that you are working on to improve your health, to figure out what is the most important things that you can do and how to prioritize. So yeah, let me know how you're going with your breathing, and I'll see you soon.